MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The Mets look for their 7th straight victory next. Roger Clemens gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Standing in now, Lou Whitaker. And he popped him up. Sandberg over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Henderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Darryl Stansberry would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Darryl Stansberry, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jack Clark, entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
The 2-2. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 23 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now batting, Tim Raines. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Set to deliver on 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. In now, Eddie Murray. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Andre Dawson. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Jim Rice. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Ready with the 1-2. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stansberry is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Now at the plate, George Brett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Gary Carter. In there, 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting it, the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Into the box, Tony Fernandez hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Willie Wilson. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Still 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Wade Boggs, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Henderson is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
To the plate now, Carlton Fisk. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Brett Butler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Ozzie Smith starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Lou Whitaker. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
So now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. All even now, 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Darryl Stansberry is on deck. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Raines will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 18, Darryl Stansberry.
So coming to the plate, Darryl Stansberry. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Third inning, no score to this point. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Tim Raines. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Murray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He's running. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1.
Won't let that go.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Rice. He flew out in his last at-bat. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set. The 3-2. Ground ball right side. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jack Clark.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. George Brett is on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, George Brett. The 1-1 home. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Gary Carter. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And the count will be full. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tony Fernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Range comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. Count is 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away. A runner at 2nd, nobody out. Weak grounder back to the mound, and there's 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Settling in now, Brett Butler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Smith, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side. Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Raines.
Into the box, Tim Raines. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
The 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff. So it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Butler will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Keith Hernandez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darryl Stansberry. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andre Dawson. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The batter, the designated hitter. Yes. Right.
Into the box now, Jim Rice. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Henderson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Digging in and looking for more, Wade Boggs. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Stansberry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jack Clark as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the third baseman, George Brett. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
In now, Gary Carter. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
So stepping in, Tony Fernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Second and third here, one man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Range has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with two away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Willie Wilson.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Willie Wilson, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Second and third, two away. Now that's popped up. Boggs is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Two left for the Mets. It remains 1-0. Randy Myers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 48, Randy Myers.
Now at the plate, Carlton Fisk. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wilson is in his tracks now. One gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Brett Butler.
Standing in, Brett Butler. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Standing in, Ozzie Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim Raines. Runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Sandberg.
So digging in now, Ryan Sandberg, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Willie Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Willie